We started off with the most attention-getting thing is the paint from Liquid Lenny's over in Odessa, Florida. He just knocked it out of the park. I told him I want wild, I want crazy, I want American and themed, and he said, "I got you." And that's what he came up with.
I wanted to do a patina style paint job on it, so I ended up going with the army green base, satin clear, but just down the YouTube wormhole, kind of figured out how to make patina, how to sand it down and all that fun stuff. Yeah, the front end's what started. The whole cart was done and bagged, and I had to wait for this front end to come from North Carolina just to kind of start the build.
And how did you do all of the graphics and stuff? Is that something you did? Did you have that done by somebody? Tell me the details on that.
I'll tell you my secret for these decals. There's a company that actually makes a giant scale gas-powered RC truck that's Gravedigger. I think they're actually making like a Dodge Ram or El Toro Loco version or something like that. These decals go on the side of that giant scale RC truck. It's a ready-made what's the word I'm looking for? Mass-produced RC truck from the. I can't remember the name of the company off the top of my head. But anyway, I just decided to buy their graphics kit. It was like 40 or 50 bucks on eBay. And I brought it outside the day I got it and sat it next to, lined it up on the body. And I was like, holy cow, that fits a DS body pretty dang well.
Yeah,
so,
that's awesome.
This is the decal. The front was all custom painted by my kart body painter, Chad Feltmeyer. Did all this, laid everything by hand.
Very cool.
So
what did you do with that trimming and the side plate and stuff like that? How did you get that? So paint matched as well.
Yeah. So basically, what I did is when I stripped the cart for paint work and for restoration and everything, I just went ahead and painted a lot of the metal pieces, the factory aluminum DS pieces. So the side rails here, I painted those. I think it's Rust-Oleum 2X. I think it's called Spring Green, I think is what it is. Which, by the way, if anybody pays a lot of attention to the actual Gravedigger card itself, the real life one, the frame color, which the accent green that I used here, doesn't actually match the flame color on the body itself. So I kind of stayed true to the real Gravedigger color.
True to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
So that's all been painted. The floor is painted, the pedals painted, the entire chassis up underneath is painted. Yeah, I painted everything up underneath.
Fantastic. And the steering wheel column looks like?
Yeah, steering wheel column's painted. Oh, by the way, check this out. NRG hooked this up with a black and carbon fiber quick release.
That is awesome. No way.
Really comes off like a real monster truck wheel.
Yeah.
So I've decked it out. Looks a little bit like, kind of like a Porsche 917 from the Le Mans era. It's got the Golf livery, so it is my Golf cart. Yeah, and it's the Porsche logo.
Yeah. We chose to go with the Storm body kit, black metallic. So we put the body on, got everything to where it needed to be, but it still needed another touch to it. We had to get some graphic work done. We put a little Hellcat emblem right here on the side for the Dodge Challenger Hellcat, and then along the side of it, if you can go back and see the actual card, you'll see where it's got the Cobra Kai logo in the side with the slashes in the graphic work.
Did you say the body is a custom paint, or is that a wrap, or what did you do there?
The body is a wrap. I'm not Polynesian at all, but the guy decided to go with Polynesian tribal wrap, and it came out beautifully. It's a Zach's Audio FX out of Grove, Oklahoma. He designed it, wrapped it himself. He had me bring the body parts over to him, which is only about maybe an hour from where I'm at, so it worked out real nicely. He wrapped it. Obviously, Zach's Audio FX did the wrap, the Polynesian tribal, so we continued that throughout the entire top and the floor. Next Level Mats, Damon is the owner, and he's in business partners with C-Deck, and so all that is made with C-Deck flooring that they actually used to put in like boat flooring. It's all routed out, so he took the Polynesian design and ran with it just so that everything would flow together with the wrap. So everything came out just I mean, just phenomenal. I'm super tickled with it. And then of course
Yeah, that is so cool.
Again, storm body, the paint is kind of a custom paint. It's got a color shift pearl in it, so depending on what direction the sunlight's hitting, it's got a pink hue or kind of like a neon green hue.
That's cool.
A lot of people think it's a wrap, but it's not a wrap. It is 100% paint.
Gotcha.
C deck flooring. I actually had a guy that was somewhat local to me come out and measure everything, and right here in the garage, he pulled measurements, and I drew some stuff up on paper, and he went back to the shop and said, "All right, here we go. This is what we got." And
That's cool. I like how it kind of matches the same feel and tone of the seats, which is really cool.
yeah, so essentially, we had the flooring done first, and that's
Okay.
kind of like I was telling my brother. I was like, let's just go with something if we can kind of flow with the flooring a little bit. Again, it was all just freehand. I drew out the flooring, and once I drew it out and we had it in place, my brother looked at it and kind of free-handed the seats. And originally, we were not going to run any kind of paint stitching in it, but I told him, I said, man, we got to have something to kind of break it up. So we put a little bit of the paint stitching in there just to make it pop a little bit.
That's very cool.
As Todd was saying, it went with kind of a Jeff Gordon Nicorette sort of a theme. Liquid Lenny's knocked it out of the park as usual. They did the logo in the paint there, and these are all decals on top. You can see all the pearls and metallics in the green. He picked it all out, blended the green into the yellow to give us some really cool popping flames. Did a great job. They kill it for us every single time.